everybody. I'm Janice.
I'm James.
And we're Unstable Culture. These are our Tuesday check-in videos, as for those of you who know what we do, and for those who don't, what we do on our Tuesday check-in videos is we give you an update of the previous week of how things had gone for us, what we did to cope, and
we are any episodes we might have had or any kind of struggles we've had and how we coped with those, and basically just in general how the week went. That has to do, in regards to our mental state and all that kind of stuff.
So if you are new and do like our Tuesday check-in videos, feel free to go ahead, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for a notification for more Tuesday check-in videos, and like, share. We do like to get around for people to know that they're not alone with people who are just like us with different types of conditions. They can feel free to talk to us in many ways. Feel free to leave comments. And we'll go ahead and get started. Last week was... honestly, I can't remember really much of last week.
It was an okay week. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, obviously the usuals. I mean, if you've been following the videos, the typical things that have been going on are still going on, which won't be changing anytime soon. I'm still, of course, feeling the same way I have been feeling, which is I still, unfortunately, feel unsafe here because of someone's decision. And yes, I still don't consider this home. This, unfortunately, is just a house. Otherwise, I mean, besides just trying to deal with that, only real, can't think of any one of us. I don't think I had any real major episodes last week.
You were actually a little bit more concerned and worried, and the biggest thing about last week, if I remember correctly, was me not communicating with you on what was going on. And last week, I don't know if it was because I wasn't feeling good or anything, but I've had this constant ringing and buzzing that was going on since basically last Tuesday, and I was trying to deal with it the best that I can by trying to relax and try to listen to music. I don't know, usually when I have that type of ringing and it's constant, is that one of my other personalities is trying to take control. And I don't know if that was the case or if I just came down with a sinus cold or something, but it happened basically Tuesday. I was dealing with it when we did our filming of our Tuesday check-in video, and was just going on from there. The buzzing sound lessened pretty much as Sunday came around. Wasn't so bad on Monday.
Otherwise, it wasn't too bad of a week. I mean, yeah, her lack of communication was causing a problem with that because she wasn't communicating with me what was going on. And when I was trying to talk to her about it, she wasn't communicating with me about it either. And she was very much, a lot of the times, very absent-minded about things. So it was just, yeah, it was a little bit stressful because of that. But otherwise, I mean, it's just been a typical kind of week, what's going on. Did get emails last week on Saturday, I think it was.
You got emails of the...
Dairy Queen, Uber Eats, can kiss my booty. PlayStation, here we go, yeah. Your payment for your pre-order will be processing soon. It is, any accessories are going to be shipping soon, because they pushed up the accessory date to the 30th for the launch day of those. So you'll buy them in stores on that day if they're available, or go ahead and if you pre-ordered any of those accessories, they're going to be shipping to you and should be to you. This is only through Sony. I can't guarantee anybody else, but we ordered directly through Sony. I hate that when you feel like you can't breathe. But that is coming. Those are, what should be, according to them, are pre-ordered stuff. Which we got the charger for the controllers, and I got the HD camera. We're thinking about going ahead and either pre-ordering or going to the store on the 30th and buying extra controllers. And then, of course, so that's what's going on there.
And when we do get the consoles, which will be,
according to Sony, they are guaranteed to have us to us on launch day, which is kind of one of the reasons we did order through. So we did the whole process of going through Sony is to guarantee we would get them on launch day, and we and none of this like Amazon weirdness or Best Buy or GameStop or any of them. They guarantee that we would have them on launch day, so that's kind of the plus. We did one through the Unstable Culture brand, and I did one personally, so that we're getting a digital one that's a digital edition, and one that is with the physical one that is a non-digital, the one with the disc drive, because we do have a ton of disc games on the PS4, and all but 10 games work for the backwards compatibility. Yay! They actually did. It was going to be originally that people thought it was going to be more than that because the Playtime video games, the ones that use the second screen app stuff, they did confirm those will be working on the PS5.
Really?
Yes, that was confirmed by the developer and Sony. So that's kind of cool. So anybody who does some of those second screen games, like the Jack games, the Jackbox games, that and all that kind of stuff to use your phone for, those will be will work. So that's cool. But yeah, so speaking of that, we are officially, as of Monday night break it. Okay, we're gonna do a fourth wall break. We do film these Monday night. It just makes it easier. But as of the filming of this video, we are 23 days, 7 hours, 7 minutes, and 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. I could keep doing this all day. Minutes and seconds until the launch of the PlayStation 5 in North America, which is super awesome and exciting because yes, when this video goes live, it'll be 22 days and all that. So that's really cool. That's just something to try to stay excited for, obviously, because
we're both looking forward for a new change, and the PS5 is a new change for both of us.
This will be the second console launch we've done since we've been together.
Yes.
Because she got to do she did her first console launch with me when the PS4 came out, where we stood in line outside of a GameStop and waited to get our console.
And I dressed up as an Assassin's Creed character.
She dressed up as an Assassin's Creed character, basically just an assassin from Assassin's Creed. She didn't do anybody in particular.
No.
But yeah, she did that. We waited in line with a bunch of people, with at least 100 people, I think it was.
It was more than 100 people.
But yeah, we were like the 6th or 7th person in line to get our console that day, which was awesome. Which was a lot of fun because it was a midnight launch, so we got it at 10 o'clock the night before. We stayed up all night and got it all set up and started playing games on it. And watched when we were standing in line, got to watch the announcement video for Uncharted 4 and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, this year's different because of COVID. And how that so we're not doing a stand outside, anything like that. We just ordered them.
We could just film us standing outside on the porch waiting for it.
Waiting for the delivery guy to show up. He's gonna be like, "What the?"
Hey, we're filming.
So yeah, we don't know how they're gonna do that. So once the accessories bill and ship, then that'll obviously give us an idea of when the console's going to go ahead and ship and all that kind of stuff. I'm guessing, I would not be surprised if as of when this video goes live, that the accessories will be built and shipped, because it'll be basically almost 10 days until the release day. And with the way shipping has been going because of COVID and all the other restrictions, shipping's been slow on something, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. I do know, based off of what Sony has said, they've been using, instead of using the typical shipping, but actually having physical ship, as in a boat, bringing the products over, they did actually contract out cargo planes for a lot of for the PS5, so they could make sure that they had them in ready to ship from a U.S. facility on the and everything like that, so it would get to people faster, so you wouldn't have to do this whole so the whole customs things wouldn't be taking as long, because things have been sitting in port for customs for weeks and weeks and stuff like that.
I ordered something back in May and I still not gotten it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wish.
Yeah, well, that's just Wish. That's got nothing to do with. Yes, COVID had made it harder, but Wish is just Wish, and you know it. No, well, like we've Sideshow Collectibles, as you've seen, we got the statues from Sideshow. We have 2 more coming. One of them should have been here back in August, but because of was it August or September, I don't remember, but it's been pushed back multiple times.
Originally was supposed to be in August. Your Poison Ivy was supposed to be in August. They pushed it to September. Then they pushed it
to October. Now it's to November.
Yes.
They keep pushing the final build date and the shipping back to each month because of well, one, I mean, it's the items keep shipping. They keep because of having to ramp up production and all this kind of stuff, because the statues are obviously made in China and all that kind of stuff, even though the company who makes the statue is Prime One, which is a Japanese company. Obviously, majority of manufacturing gets done in China and stuff like that, because it's cheaper for whatever reasons you want to look at it. So in regards to that, it just even anything coming out of Asia, even Japan, is going to get delayed. So, and to ramp up production on something like that, that's the biggest thing. It just comes down to having the people to be able to go back to work, to do all that kind of stuff and everything like that. And it's a large format statue. It's over 3 feet tall. It's not little at all. It's like 38 inches or something. It's big.
She's supposed to be a little bit bigger than your Harley.
Which Harley is 32, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Did you like my password? Wasn't that my neat password you guys got to see? Let's see here. I didn't need to log in. I could have just literally done this. Can't know how to type. Poison Ivy. Not that one.
Because you got that one.
Yeah, I got that one. So sitting over there, which we did the video of. I almost got this one, but no. That one's cool and all, but the one I got was this one. That, I really hate when they do that. It's like you click on the picture and it comes up a different picture. So this is the one we got. It's just the Poison Ivy from Prime One, which is also the same company that made my Harley. And yeah, she's huge. She is she's 30 inches. So Harley is I think just under 30 inches. So she's just short of several inches short of 3 feet, but she's over height of 31 to 32 inches. They're never 100% on these until they actually get them completed. So, but yeah, she's very big, very cool. And I had, of course, because of me, I got the exclusive edition, which comes with the first picture, which is the cat, which is Selena's cat, and the briefcase, which is a separate accessory piece that goes off to the side. But yeah, I saw their pre-notice launch on this last year. Remember I showed you this? Mm-hmm. They'd unveiled the prototype of this at Comic-Con of 2019. And
he was super excited.
I was like, she looks so cool. The cool part is, yes, it's real fabric clothing and all that kind of stuff. They don't, the Harley's skirt is real fabric. It's not, molded plastic. It's real fabric. It's a real fabric mesh and everything like that. The details on these, I mean, I know I'm flipping through this pretty quickly, but it's the Batman Hush is what it's the line this one's from, and they're just amazing detail, and they're gorgeous statues. I can't wait to see how to assemble it, because yes, you do have to assemble these to some degree. Harley comes in the arms, the head, the chest, the legs, the space. She's like 15 pieces, or like 10, 15 pieces, something like that. So I'm kind of interested to see how many pieces she comes in.
And also through Sideshow, we have some other ones that are coming.
We have the Dark Phoenix, or no, not Dark Phoenix. So, no, we have the Jean Grey statue. Because we got this little guy. We got this one, which we did the video on.
We just need to do some editing, and
obviously, like I said, if anybody's been watching these knows what's been going on. But we got her. Your head's in the way. You have a monitor you can be watching. You have her. She's got the look at our monitor, so we know what we're doing. Let's see here. I should just go to here. Just count orders. Hopefully.
The moonstick will be.
So we've got this should be. We got one more payment on the Captain Marvel, I believe, and this is a 1/6 scale. Well, the Hot Toys 6 scale figure, very superposable and all that kind of stuff. I have a Harley from Hush, in her original costume. Yeah, we have the Jean Grey. This is the one we have. That's the figure we got coming in, which has the 2 heads. Yeah, so she looks really cool. Because we have a Dark Phoenix, and this will be a nice companion piece to that. I think this one's about roughly the same height as that one. So yeah, I mean, if anybody, we're not sponsored by Sideshow, let's just go with that. But they are amazing. They do some really, really cool stuff. They're one of the best. For me, it's just it's a reputable place that you can get some high quality figures and statues from if you're really looking for some of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, to give you an idea, like Prime One Studios does some super, like, I mean, if you're a fan of Death Stranding, I mean, it looks like Norman Reedus and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they really, really make some really amazingly detailed things. Like if you're a fan of the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, it looks like him. It's not small. It's over 2 feet. It's 28 inches, so it's 2 feet and 4 inches in height. So it's not a little statue. And if you're a big fan, stuff like that. I mean, they do a lot of DC stuff, but they do a lot of like one of the ones I've always was just looking at, but its physical size is massive, and it doesn't come out till next year anyways. Is the Kratos and Atreus statue, which looks just bonkers. It's just gorgeous. I mean, and as you can tell, like that, they do interchangeable parts. Where like this one, you can interchange the arms and do an axe, the shield, or you can do the blade, the blade, the chaos, and all that kind of stuff, and everything. So gorgeous, amazing statues. Yes, they're on the pricey side, but you can do layaway.
And this is one of his coping mechanisms.
I wouldn't say it's a coping mechanism. It's an obsession.
It helps him calm down, and it does.
It gives me something to look forward to. That's and everything like that. Because yes, we do. We do the layaway plan with them. That's how we afford these. Is make monthly payments on it and stuff like that, so we can get them. And it makes it it's something for me to look forward to, and I love looking at them and everything like that. And it's a nice decorative piece, and it's part of who I am in regards to that. I've never collecting. It's I've always been a collector, and it's just kind of it makes it nice to be able to show off and have these really cool things of one of the things I'm a fan of. So
yeah, And his first sideshow collectible that he got was actually
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
She is Wonder Woman. And the one I got was they've actually revamped this statue a couple times. I don't remember who made it. That's what's bugging me. But it's got interchangeable arm where you can either have the shield or you can have an axe. She's got a giant spear. We've got her sitting over there. I know if I've taken pictures of her and stuff like that. God, I don't know if they carry her anymore. They don't. Nope, she's out of stock now.
Okay. So.
Yeah, turn the camera.
Yeah, I'll turn the camera.
Loosen the one and you can just rotate it. Loosen the other one. Yeah, that one. Okay. So there she is right there. The shield I can replace with a nice battle axe, and everything like that. Yeah, she's got a couple of different interchangeable pieces and all that, but yeah, that's my Wonder Woman. As you can see, her height, she's about 2 feet tall. But if you look at her and right next to her, she doesn't. Harley's next to her, and well, Harley's much bigger, and everything like that. Yeah, the one in your hand is the up and down one. Ooh, weirdness. Yeah, but yeah, I'm looking to do some really nice, high quality close-up shots of some of that stuff to put up on our Instagram. Do some cool Photoshoppy stuff with those to kind of just give them more context. But yeah, I mean, these guys, like I said, if you're looking for a place to buy stuff and you see, and you're into like that kind of thing, Sideshow Collectibles, because you can do layaway plan and stuff like that, and everything like that, and everything, and it doesn't charge the final payment until it actually ships, which is what's been going on with my
Poison Ivy.
But yeah, like I said, we're not sponsored by them. I would love to get sponsored by them, but they are very much. They're just a really great place to where you can, if you're really into this kind of stuff, but you don't have $1,200 or $800 or whatever, right off the or $1,000 right off the bat. You can go ahead and order them and do well. This one's waitlisted, but I mean, like the detail on some of this stuff is just amazing. But you can go ahead and you can. Pre-order this kind of stuff and just turn around and when it comes out, you make your monthly payments and that's it. I mean, they even have so like this, they've got this as a little 6-scale figure of Yoda. 6-scale figures are basically super detailed action figures that you can change out with different pieces. That allow you to do different pieces for different poses, different hands, all that kind of stuff. Real clothing and everything like that for you weirdos that want to take Yoda's clothes off. But Sideshow also does have so Baby Yoda, they actually have, and I'm not a Star Wars fan, but it is super entertaining. The child, a life-size figure of the Baby Yoda. So yeah, for any of you who want to have a Baby Yoda. But yeah, I mean, and they sell some cool stuff if you want to put them in cases. They have stuff that will fit some of them. They don't have cases for the bigger ones, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so that's coming up. Once those do finally ship, we'll have both of those. We'll have the Jean Grey, we'll have the Poison Ivy, and we'll have
Captain Marvel.
The Captain Marvel, which looks just like Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks just like her, and that should be coming fairly soon. I have this really cool one coming next year. I've paid one payment on it, and it doesn't come out until next year anyways, but yeah, it's giant. It's a hot chick with a sword. And not a bad price for something that's going to be in the 18 to 19 inch range. So, cool stuff. Back to the countdown. other things for coming up. Tuesday nights, tonight, when this video drops, it'll be tonight. Tuesday night / Wednesday morning is the Orionids meteor shower. Will be at its peak. Talking 10 to 20 or higher. Actually, one website, I wish I could find it, was talking about almost 30 meteors an hour. That's going to be coming up, so that'll be kind of cool. We're gonna try to be doing some stuff with that. Yeah, there's several meteor showers actually going on, but that one's gonna be a big one just because of the fact that there's gonna be so many in the sky. It's kind of almost it happens every few years. This one does so. But yeah, the peak is on the 28th through the 21st. Highest peak should be around 2 to 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, I think is what they said. So yeah, cool. Hopefully we're not inundated with smoke, because yes, we have multiple fires here in Colorado going on that are really bad.
It did make our
trip out to Jackson Lake a little tough because of the fact that we
were trying to do astrophotography, but we were unable to do majority of it due to the haze that was going on.
It was bad. I mean, we're talking like...
It was, at first, the way that Friday started was a nice, clear day, and then all of a sudden, about 3:30, this big, huge...
So, this is the current really, really bad one. This is the Cameron Peak fire. And it's basically started in the Poudre Canyon up north, just west of Fort Collins here, which is where I'm from. And it's grown, and it's like, you're talking, this is Highway 34 that goes from Loveland into Estes Park up here. They've evacuated many places because they've evacuated a bunch of stuff. They've shut down the highway here. There's a fire going here that is, as you can see, really close to the highway here that they shut down. So, like, literally, honestly, right now, there's very few ways to get into Estes Park. But as you can see, it is, this is the most, this was updated on the 19th. So this was updated yesterday, on Sunday night. It has grown since then. It is very close to homes. It is very close to Fort Collins. It is, yeah, I mean, like, this is the Horsetooth Reservoir, and it is encroaching ever closer to it. It is, yeah, it is not pretty. It is crazy what's going on. And yes, the smoke from that looked like a wall of clouds the other day when we were trying to, go out there. Some of the pictures from it, let's see if anybody's got that image. But yeah, I mean, it's been nasty out here. Colorado's been basically on fire since June.
Since June. Yeah,
we've had so many fires going on here that, I mean, our states just look, yeah, here's a photo, pull this up here to kind of give you guys an idea of what it, like, it was one thing, it was going, and everything was just kind of, of course you don't let me zoom in, that's just dumb, but, this is what it looked like. Like, to give you an idea, this is literally what the cloud looked like coming in. And it was going across pretty much the majority of the state. And it just was this solid wall. And it was moving, and stuff like that. And it was, going, it started down where the wind was pushing it fairly southeast. And then it started going up northeast a little bit and everything like that. I mean, it smells like a barbecue out here 24/7 because of it. But it has been just, yeah, I mean, well, yeah, we went out on the 16th to do some astrophotography and everything like that, and it just completely, we got some photos, but because of this we didn't get to do a lot of the stuff we wanted to do because the smoke was so bad. It just made it between hard to break. I'm not a smoker, but kind of felt like one, and everything like that. But it it really made it wasn't an a fully enjoyable experience because of that, because we couldn't do some of the stuff we wanted to, even when it lightened up to some degree. Like, yes, some of the photos we got where we were shooting straight up, were some of our best shots because that's where it was thinnest. But if you're shooting any astrophotography, it's kind of one of those, unless you have some kind of object to like compare it to, it really doesn't give the same impact. I mean, they're pretty. I mean, gorgeous stars, the Milky Way shot, and all that's kind of cool, but it's not as cool as if you could see a tree or a mountain or something in the contrast to compare it to, and it's kind of hard to do. And yes, the smoke is that bad.
Yeah.
So we're hoping when we go out, it won't be that bad. We're gonna try doing a time lapse. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. I don't know, because I've never done a time lapse with this camera. I've done time lapses with my phone, which are totally like mind-numbingly easy to do. You switch to time lapse and you hit record, which is totally different than what I want to do with the camera, because the time lapse on a camera is different. Otherwise, yeah.
Those are some of the things that we're working on. Was trying to get my Linkin Park video up for the Friday video. However, I was having some major issues in regards of
our laptops that we have are identical, literally identical, except for some of the stuff that's installed on them. Same hard drives, same processors. They're literally the identical things with everything like that. And for some reason, she could not get those videos to render in Premiere. It kept crashing. Don't know why, but it did. I, on the other hand, had no issue. Only issue I had was it's been so long since I've actually worked in Premiere that I could not figure out the exporting settings for it to export in proper 4K. Because the quality's nice. I like the quality of that. But yeah, it was kind of weird. But yeah, for some reason we do not know why, but hers would not work on those. She was able to do other stuff and everything like that, but she could not get that. So we've kind of figured a workaround on that a little bit, and hopefully we'll be able to get that video up soon. We might do that in the midweek, and I'm hoping to work on a video for Friday. Obviously, like I said, with the way things have been because of the losses we've had of my dad passing away and her grandmother passing away, and the hoops that we had to jump through to get my dad's ashes and all that kind of stuff because of him going from one hospital one day to another hospital the next day, or the same day basically, and everything like that. It has been really it's been a taxing situation, and obviously with some of the things of just like we've talked about before in the other videos, people's decisions around here, it's not been the easiest thing for us to do. It's kind of hard to work when your mind is not in it.
And then also having the feeling of wanting to give up on everything, and
Yeah,
that is, especially for me, is with the way that the current situation is. Yes, we have started our YouTube channel and everything, and yes, we don't really have much of an income coming in besides his disability, and
yeah,
I've been trying to find jobs that I could do part-time. However, because of my age, and driving for Uber is not considered a job.
well, it's to some people it's not considered a job, but also the fact that Uber, she hasn't had a typical, however you want to call it, job, and
Since the end of 2016.
So yeah, the last
I
basically
have been
4
driving
years.
for Uber since then until the pandemic. And looking for a job and saying that I drove for Uber is, well, I'm sorry, Uber is not considered any real
Some
work
places,
experience.
yeah, places are not taking it as work experience. The other products,
or customer service experience.
The other, of course, thing is we don't have car. We don't have a vehicle. So that's been making things, yes, we can borrow people's vehicles that we have access to, but that's not ours. So we are not able to do that all the time. It's not our car, so we just can't grab it and go when we need to. Things have to be, maybe people have to, people that we're going to borrow the car from, we need to make sure that they're not going to need it and all that kind of stuff. So it's been kind of hectic a little bit to try to work things out sometimes with that. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, we're just, we're working on what we can, and we're doing the best we can. And yes, the channel's not been, we've been kind of stuck at the 32, 33 subscriber mark. And
part of that is because with everything that's been going on, I'm the one that does all of the promoting and sharing our posts, our videos throughout Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and everything like that. However, since the 17th of September, I have not been doing any of that. I have fallen behind. And even though I'm saying I've fallen behind, James is like, there's nothing you can do about that. This is what the circumstances have gave us at the moment.
Yeah, because of our situation, it's been, it's been really hard. I mean, she does the, a lot of that behind the scenes work of that kind of stuff. We both do editing of videos. I do a lot of the scheduling of what kind of like events we're gonna go do and stuff like that. I come up with a lot of that. I plan a lot of that. I do like the planning of that stuff out, so that basically to take that off her plate. I do some of the other business stuff of contacting places, and stuff like that. So it's been, and I've been kind of obviously in the same way. We haven't been 100% putting any effort into that because of what's gone on. We're trying to get back into that, but obviously coming up to, obviously things.
The holidays are coming up and everything like that.
Which is obviously a stressful time of the year anyways. And just everything's kind of just, yeah, we're coming into a holiday, and it's going to be my first, and it was because of, it's Thanksgiving without Dad, Christmas without Dad, all that kind of stuff is coming up, and it's going to be another challenge to get past, to get through those, and everything like that, to deal with that, and everything, and so yeah, that is very much just trying to deal with everything we've been dealing with emotionally, mentally, all that kind of stuff, while trying to continue to do this, has been really hard. I mean, the Tuesday check-in videos, as like I said, I didn't do the Tuesday check-in video right after my dad passed, because I couldn't have. I was no way I could have sat down and talked about it at all. I would have been a mess, beyond a mess, honestly. And dealing with everything that's been going on, we've been trying to get back into this. It's just, obviously it's been a struggle. We're trying to put videos out. We're trying to get our Tuesday Fun videos out. We want to do streaming and stuff like that and everything. We're trying to do that.
But when we're having episodes left and right, and yes, I worked on the Sony Vlog contest, which took
way longer than it should have. But
actually, yes, way longer, but it was, I had kept pushing it off because of everything that was going on.
Yeah.
I did it basically last minute, and
yeah, because everything,
it started September 10th, and I wanted to start working on it the week after. However, the 17th came around, then
my dad passed on the 17th, and then the Tuesday after that, 5 days later, her grandmother passed away, and then it was only a couple days after that we had to drive down to Texas, and everything, and deal with all that, and then come back up here, and then deal with getting my dad's ashes back about a week later, and everything. It's been anybody who's dealt with the passing of a relative should know and understand. It's never an easy process. So yes, this whole thing has been one challenge after another.
Yes.
And we're trying to do what we can. We're trying to keep positive on this, and everything like that. And we both want to continue the YouTube channel and everything like that. It's going to be a struggle. And everything like that, because yes, in my current state, I would never be able to get a job right now. I would never be able to. I guarantee it would be detrimental to everything if I did that. So right, and yes, we do need the income and everything like that. We need help to do this and everything, but right now we're just doing the best we can. And everything, and we're looking forward to the PlayStation launch and everything like that, because that'll be something positive, and we're looking forward to our statues coming in, and we got to do a little bit of reorganization of the room, got some stuff up, and got and everything like that, and hoping to film some more videos of stuff that's been sitting that videos need to be done of them, and everything like that, and finish up videos like my Ghost of Tsushima video that I just need to do the voiceover work and do the video editing for. That got pushed aside and everything like that, and we're trying to look forward to doing that stuff and everything like that. So just stick with us, and things will come and everything, and hopefully things will get better.
Hopefully things will get better, and one of the biggest things too is the biggest struggle is even though I want to give up on doing the Sony female alpha project, I have been told that I shouldn't give up on that. However, everything that right now is saying that I need to, so that way I can focus on more important things. So
we're just, like I said, we got things to look forward to. We're trying to use those as stepping stones for things to get better. So, but yeah, that's kind of the way things have been going.
We've been lately, since been working on all of the photography stuff, I have been posting some more video photos on the Instagram, so you can check that out. Again, we do have some videos that are on its way, and those are you're going to have a late reaction to the PlayStation 5. That is almost complete. I just got one more audio I need to delete.
Yeah, copyright's fun. And listen, this is something, this is a learning experience for us too, because we've never, when doing a video, we see these people that do these videos and everything like that, and everything, and we didn't realize that, when we did the recording, you could hear what was going on with the TV, which we didn't think about muting it, because we wanted to hear it ourselves. So obviously it's one of those things where we kind of just, this is a work in progress.
Work in progress.
37, 36, 37.
So yes, with everything that's going on, yes, you're going to see some weeks where there's going to be a whole bunch of videos uploaded.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that's already been in the works that were supposed to be put out, and there will be weeks, there will be two, besides the Tuesday check-in video, there will be 2 or 3 other videos besides that, and then there will be some weeks where it is just the Tuesday check-in video. We are trying to work where we can go ahead and do a Halloween stream, or pre-Halloween. Basically, the night of the 30th, we want to do a horror stream where we're both playing a horror game together, which we might be doing Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
That's what you were.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight, where which is a asymmetrical game where one person is the killer and the other people are trying not to get killed, which neither one of us has played before.
Yeah.
So we might actually try. We're gonna try to do that.
and get it set up to where
where we can play together, where we're playing them together, and might get a friend of ours to play with us because he's played it multiple times, so that we can have fun playing that, and kind of that Halloween thing. So yeah, that will be coming hopefully the 30th, because the 31st is going to be a little different because we're planning on trying to do some photography for the blue moon, not my butt. The actual moon in the sky. I don't think any of you want to see my butt. So yeah, we're trying to work on that. We're trying to work to figure that out, so we can do that with you guys, and try to do that. But yeah, that's kind of all that's really what's going on, is trying to do all of that so we can make it, so we can build this, we can continue to build our channel, and everything like that. And said, if you know anybody, like I said, please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I mean, we're trying to build this channel, and the more interaction we get between the comments and seeing our subscriber numbers go up, the easier it is for us to continue this, because it helps us see that we're not just doing this for nothing. I mean, yes, we do this for ourselves to some degree, but if it's not going anywhere, it's not.
We want to show others that no matter how hard, they can get through it, and show that even with us having mental conditions, we struggle and we have hard times, but we also have good times, and we want to share that and show people who are like us that they're not alone. And that's the biggest part of, even for me, is I'm constantly feeling alone within my struggles of what I go through every day.
And she's been dealing with it a lot. I mean, she's been dealing with it directly less than, I've been dealing with my condition since I was a kid. I've been, for a very long time on my own. I mean, I literally mean on my own. Because, unfortunately, my parents' generation isn't very, how to put this, they're not what you would say, the boomer generation is not, a generation that talks about mental health, and that's my parents' generation, and it's understandable. I understand that that's, how it is for them. So, but in regards to that also, for, say, for that means I have literally been dealing with this situation for pretty much my entire life on my own. Where Janice has had, when she really started dealing with this, as in being aware.
Being aware of it since 2017.
She's had
I've had my multiple personalities since I was young. However, I've been dealing with it on the mental level of being aware of it since 2017.
And yes, I mean, she's had me there to help her as best I can, which is, I can only do so much, obviously, but I mean, but in regards to that, yes, I know she feels alone, but she's definitely not alone. And for me, I feel alone in this because I have for so long been alone on this, not having help, no one understanding what I'm going through at all. And we're trying to show people that that there are people out there like them, and they are, and not say, I'm not going to say we're succeeding or anything like that, but to show people that they're not alone, that they're not, that other people are dealing with the same things that they're dealing with, and that those people, and that maybe they can find some encouragement in some of the stuff that we do out, obviously outside of the Tuesday videos, to say that, hey, just because you have this condition doesn't mean you can't have a life. We're hoping you guys can help us in some way. I mean, whether it be sharing these videos, on your Facebook pages or whatever, or just telling friends or family about them, or whatever, just helping us grow this channel so that we can see some kind of light at the end of a tunnel, on the end of this first tunnel here, so that our channel can give us a little bit of hope in regards to what is going on. And that's kind of what we're looking for, is just that. We're looking for that light at the end of the tunnel, to see our subscribers go up and see the interaction between our subscribers in regards to like comments and stuff like that, so we know that we're reaching somebody, and it's not just us talking to a camera and talking to ourselves. I do enough of that with my condition, but yeah, that's kind of just, we need help, guys. We need to see that this is more than just us sitting here wasting our time, and I don't want to feel like that, and I know Janice doesn't want to feel like that.
But that's beside the point. But go ahead and check out all of the stuff that we have got going on right now at the links below, the Facebook page, the Instagram, our website. And I do want to thank everybody who has subscribed to our website. We will be actually having a little bit more coming up soon for the website. Thank you guys so much. I do really appreciate you guys joining the subscription for the website. Also, feel free to check out the forums on the website as well. Sign up for the forums so that you can have updates and stuff like that. And if you want to talk, that's what our forums is for. Again, I will actually start doing some blogging. That's going to be on the website, and more of our photos will be on the website as well. Also, check out our affiliate links. We are Amazon affiliates, and we share our products of what we use for our filming. So go ahead, check those out. Check out the website. Check out our Facebook page, our Instagram. And
of course, I can't show that on my Amazon, on my iPad, because Instagram doesn't have an app for the iPad.
But yeah, check all of those out. Again, like James said, we're gonna be getting ready to start streaming again soon, and I'm working on building my confidence back up to do the streaming on when I can.
Instagram.
I need to put it on there.
We do have an Instagram. It's got a lot of cool stuff.
But again, the links will be down below. Go ahead, if you like this video, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification.
Ding.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.